What up, athletes? Welcome back to my channel. This morning we're at the Interchange. This is the Interchange at Eccles. So I wanted to see two things actually. I wanted to see what's happening with this end of the East Coast bypass road. So you can see in that direction, that's the East Coast bypass road. We're saying that this is where the Ogle Road, the road that we saw in the previous video at Ogle, this is where it meets the Heroes Highway. It's about 7:30, no, 6:30, almost 7 on a Wednesday morning here in Guyana at Eccles. This is the Eccles Interchange. Alright, so came out here to see if I could take a look at what's happening with this end of the East Coast bypass road. The problem, of course, is that it's extremely busy and I am not really about to tangle with these trucks. So what's happening here is that all of these trucks that are driving through that road that goes to the East Coast, and I'm not really that serious about tangling with these trucks. However, as you can see, this is the Heroes Highway. Right, they have renamed. They have renamed this the Heroes Highway. Right, as you can see here, Heroes Highway has been renamed, and says there 5. These are the trucks that are coming out of that East Coast bypass road. So it's really busy. It's really dusty. Small truck is going there. So that's where the East Coast bypass road is going. And I thought I would take a look at what's happening along the East Coast bypass road at this end. But yeah, I'm not brave enough to tackle filming a video, recording a video among all of this truck traffic. So I'm here. I'm gonna stick to the safety of being far away, and I'm gonna show you my second reason for coming out here. So the other reason is that they've actually built out the road connecting this Heroes Highway at this junction to Peters Hall. So if you go along that road, you will eventually get to Peters Hall. So this road takes you to Peters Hall. And the last time I tried going down this road, I found they hadn't completed it. I had to get off this road in the vicinity of the housing scheme out there. So there's a new housing scheme and there are more houses that are being built, right? But it gave me a chance to explore that neck of the woods with you in previous videos. So I'm probably not going to go down that road today. But that's how we got the Eccles videos. Remember, I showed you some houses that are looking like Florida, those ranch style houses. They are located in Eccles. So in the previous video, if you go check, that's one of the more popular videos. You can see that a lot of the houses developed in that neighborhood look like they were from Florida. Somewhere in Florida. Well, that's a neighborhood. It's called Eccles. I'm probably going to give you a follow-up in future and what's happening in this neighborhood. I've also done previous videos in this neck of the woods explaining what I think are some of the problems and why, in fact, it doesn't meet international standards, like the road signs, right? The road signs, you can look at them. What you will see is that those road signs don't really meet international standards. You can't read them, right? You can't read them from the road, and they're not very, they haven't been standardized. And lastly, in this neck of the woods, right, the last thing I want to show you in this neck of the woods, quite apart from the amount of traffic at this intersection, is that they have a pool, right? So this is a pool. So let's commend them on the grass. They've actually done some winter grass. You'll see this a lot, but the grass that they've used for this landscaping is winter grass, and it actually does make very good lawn, and that's to be commended. But these pools, right, these pools have not aged very well. So I don't know if you can see the bottom of this pool. It is dusty, dirty, and color is changing. But that's what's happening here, guys. That's what's happening in this neck of the woods. I'm just here to explore the other end of the East Coast Bypass Road, but it's way too busy for me to go take a look at it closely. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you, I thought I'd show you what else is happening. Now, if you go further south to Heroes Highway, you can see a lot of the real estate development is occurring along both sides of the highway. That is, the highway has actually opened up all this land to development. It's now prime real estate for homes and businesses and so on. So I'm probably going to take a tour along the highway again, like I did last year or earlier this year, and show you what is changing now that the highway is working, the highway is open. Right, I had promised to give you an update at Diamond, which is one of the most developed areas, like a small town outside of Georgetown on the East Coast. And those are the road signs. But that's what's happening, guys. That's what's happening in this neck of the woods. I'm going to give you much more detailed picture, videos of this neighborhood, of this section of the city, outside a section of the country outside of Georgetown in future. It's going to take some traveling to get further outside of Georgetown, and I promise to give you some updates on the other hotels. In this video, in fact, just previous to this video, I showed you what's happening with the 4 Points Hotel and Resort and Sheriff Group's new mall that they're building in Houston. Later on this week, I'll give you an update on somebody saying hi. I'll give you an update on what's happening at Timeri at the Courtyard Marriott. But for now, that's what's happening. This is what's happening in this neck of the woods. If you want to see more content like this, click like and subscribe. Again, thanks for getting me 10,000 subscribers. I thought we'd get there last summer, but we took an extra summer, and that's okay. Things will take off now as I begin to plan for other I have other channels and other content, and now that we're at 10,000 subscribers, I could begin to entertain sponsors, you know, they're commercial sponsors who will pay for exposure on these channels, and as long as their values align with mine and with the viewers of this channel, I will expose you to some of the high quality products that they are selling. We know this is a channel for intelligent people, and we don't spend our money on trinkets. We value, right? We know the value of $1. So In future, I will be probably incorporating some sponsors for some of these videos, and that will help us to build the channel in terms of financing, equipment, and so on. But that's what's happening, guys. That's what's happening in this neck of the woods. If you want to see more content like this, click like and subscribe, share this video with friends and family around the world. Let people know what's happening in the fastest growing country in the world. And I want to shout out to my fellow CARICOM nationals who are experiencing hurricane season, Hurricane Beryl going through Grenada and the Grenadines. We want to give you our support, and if you need a place to stay, we got lots of land and space in Guyana. Don't let anyone fool you. Guyana is a welcoming society, and we welcome our CARICOM nationals to the safety of our shores. But that's what's up, guys. That's what's happening in this neck of the woods. Watch out, Jamaica. We know that things are going to be rough for the next few hours, but prepare, hunker down, and we'll make it through hurricane season 2024. Share this video with friends and family around the world. Let people know what's happening in this neck of the woods in the fastest growing country in the world, Guyana. Later!